Good morning, everyone. My name is Dhanraj Vatina, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. And now, let us learn about one of the experiment in the microwave engineering laboratory named as gun diode characteristics. The aim of the experiment is to study the characteristics of gun diode oscillator, and required operators for this experiment is: first one, gun power supply, gun oscillator with a micrometer, isolator; fourth one, tunable frequency meter; and fifth, detector mount; sixth, ammeter, cable, and cooling fan. So these are the required operators to do the experiment. Coming to the block diagram, and see here the setup for the VA characteristics of gun diode oscillator. The first one, so there is a gun power supply, and gun power supply is connected to the gun oscillator with a micrometer, and which is connected to a isolator or a circulator, and circulator or isolator connected to a tunable frequency meter, and frequency meter to match the termination or load. Initially, we have to apply a bias voltage by using a gun power supply to a oscillator. I mean, here gun diode is acting like a oscillator. So here the gun diode generates the microwave energy, and that microwave energy which is passing through the isolator or circulator, and circulator or isolator we are using that redirects the whatever the energy, microwave energy reaches to the isolator, that redirect towards to the tunable frequency meter. By rotating the tunable frequency meter, you can set up a fixed frequency to the microwave energy generated by the gun oscillator, and finally energy passing through the waveguide reaches to the termination, and here it will be like a short circuit. Whatever the energy reaches here, and that take a reflection and travel towards to the isolator side to gun oscillator, and there is a knob. I show that in laboratory practically. Through that we can see the energy generated by the isolator in terms of current. So by varying the gun bias voltage or supply voltage, you have to take the corresponding current readings and plot the graph voltage versus current. Let's come on to the procedure. For VI characteristics of gun diode, connect the test base as per the block diagram. After connection, then go for the supply voltage by varying the supply voltage up to the values 0 volts to 6 volts. So 0 is the minimum, 6 is the maximum value. By varying the gun bias voltage up to 6 volt, note down the corresponding current ratings. So by taking the voltage and current ratings, plot the graph between supply voltage versus supply current. Just see the precautions. Check out the connections before giving the power supply, and secondly, observations must be or should done with careful. Just see the table problem as I said earlier. So there is a gun supply voltage and supply current. So by varying this voltage, applying this voltage, okay, you have to take the corresponding current readings. So these readings varies, so 0 to up to 6 volts max, and take down the corresponding current readings. So based on the readings, you have to plot the graph. See here, this is one of the expected graph of the VI characteristics of gun diode. So for one axis, I am taking the gun supply current. Other axis it is the gun supply voltage. Initially, the current at 0 position, by varying the supply voltage or gun bias voltage, the current is keep on increasing up to a particular point, and that point we named as a peak point or threshold voltage point. After the peak point or threshold voltage point, current drastically decreasing, and it creates negative differential resistive region of gun diode. Because of negative differential resistance region, gun diode act as a oscillator. I am repeating, because of the negative differential resistance region, the gun diode act as a oscillator. And the negative differential resistance means simply the relation between current and voltage. Relation between gun supply current and voltage is in out of phase, which means like 180 degree out of phase. This is what regarding the VI characteristics of the gun diode. Now let's move to the lab. We'll see how the VI characteristics will vary practically. Students, see here, this is a microwave test bench designed to do the experiment of VI characteristics of gun diode. See the first one. So this is what the gun power supply, and it is connected to a gun oscillator. Here gun diode acting like an oscillator. It is one of the application of the gun diode. And oscillator is connected to a pin modulator, variable attenuator to the matched termination. You can find some other setups: gun oscillator and pin modulator to isolator to variable attenuator and frequency meter and matched termination. We can use both setups. Let's initially, when you turn on the power supply, gun power supply, so it is in the mode of continuous wave mode operation. So by varying the gun bias knob, we can increase the voltage. So by increasing the voltage, that we are applying as an input to the oscillator, and here oscillator generates the microwave energy in the range of 0 to 100 gigahertz, and that energy which is passing through the waveguide structures, I mean pin modulator, isolator or circulator and variable attenuator to matched termination. So whatever the energy reaches other end of the test bench, I mean matched termination, the entire energy reflects back. Means here the matched termination acting like a short circuit. So whatever the energy reached here, and again it takes a reflection and passing towards to the source side, I mean oscillator side. So in between there is a pin modulator, and that energy, microwave energy, we can see in terms of current. What I am trying to say is, by varying the voltage, okay, gun oscillator generates a microwave energy which is passing through the waveguide structure, and other side there is a short and it takes reflection and travel towards to the source side, and again on that charge we can note or we can see in terms of current in the power supply.
Fast sir.
అయ్యో
Ma'am, where is the gun bias knob? See the readings here. By varying the gun bias knob, just very slowly. Yeah, see here the voltage is increasing. So by increasing the voltage or by varying the voltage, you can observe the current readings. So you have to vary the voltage from 0 volt to up to 6 volts. So in between, so when you vary the current increase up to a particular point, peak point, and that we used to call it like a threshold point, and after that point, after that value, it drastically decrease and it creates a negative differential resistance region. Because of the negative differential resistive region, this gun diode work as a oscillator. And negative differential resistance region means, resistive means the relation between voltage and current, the relation between voltage and current be in out of phase. I mean maintains the 180 degrees out of phase. Thank you. You see the tabular column here. So these are the practical values we have taken practically. See, for the first gun bias voltage, so 0.13, the corresponding current reading is 0.017. So it is in amperes. Here it is in volts. For the second at 0.2, so we notice 0.023 amperes. For 1.02, the value is corresponding current is 0.056 amps. At 3.31 volts, the corresponding current is 0.207. See here from here. So if you still increase the voltage at 3.92, see the value corresponding current reading is 0.204. See the two readings here. So at 3.01 it is 0.206. At 3.31 it is 0.207. At 3.92 it is 0.204. So the current initially 0 and it start increasing up to a particular point, and there the voltage is 3.31. The current is 0.207. This is what the peak point. It reaches the peak point, and after that point again it start decreasing. Still, if you increase the voltage at 4.23, it is 0.2, 4.87, 0.184. Just compare it. Peak point is 0.207, but here it is 0.184. Means it will drastically decreasing. Let me show the graph how it be. Initially the current is 0. So I have taken the graph between gun supply voltage versus gun supply current in amperes. Initially current is 0. By varying the gun bias voltage knob for the first voltage 0.13, we got 0.017, right? So take the readings. Have showing here at 3.31 the voltage 3.31, the reading is 0.207, right? So that is what the peak point. So initially it is 0. By varying the knob, it continuously increasing. I mean current is continuously increasing up to a particular point. That value is 3.31. Okay, the voltage is 3.31. We used to call it like a peak point or threshold voltage of the gun diode, that is VTH, threshold voltage of the gun diode. After this point, again by varying the knob, I mean by increasing the voltage to 6 volts and it decreasing, current is decreasing. By decreasing, it creates a negative differential resistive region. Because of this negative differential resistive region, the gun diode act as a oscillator. I am repeating, because of this negative differential resistive region, the gun diode act as a oscillator. And I already told, So negative differential resistive means the graph between or the relation between current and voltage it be 180 degree out of phase. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.